Northern Cape Premier Zamani Saul, along with several MECs, will participate in a raid of Spaza shops in and around Kimberley today. So this initiative follows an incident earlier this week in which a child discovered a pill inside a packet of biscuits. Premier Saul has expressed concern about the quality of food and the production standards of items sold in Spaza shops. SABC News reporter Ulrich Hendricks is live to us now from Kimberley. Ulrich, a very good morning to you. Thanks indeed for your time. So I guess these are the scenes that we will see over the next couple of weeks. There really has been concern about, the levels of food safety at these Spaza shops. There'll be a lot of these raids that will be taking place, but are they sustainable? Is there enough manpower to do this on a continuous basis? What is the situation where you are?
Hi, good morning, Griselda, and welcome to Galisiwe here in Kimberley, of course. Police, provincial government officials, and of course, officials from the Saul local municipality out in full force in various areas today to inspect Spaza shops here in the townships and of course within the broader front, but also so far we've joined them in a raid in 2 shops where they found some transgressions. The shop behind us have been closed after they found some non-compliance counterfeit goods, etc. But in Kimberley, and there has been a history of Spaza shops. We know community members here under Operation Fiela, a non-governmental group, have gone various weekends, have been going to these shops and checking with compliance, checking if they do stock transpired goods, and then of course removing those from the shelves. But let's talk to Ben Tifas. He's the Coxstar MEC and Transport and Safety. MEC, tell us about the raid today. What are you checking for, and what have you found so far?
Good morning, and thank you very much. First of all, I must say that this is the beginning of a process. According to my information, we have, if you take just Francis Bart, we have more than 800 Spaza shops in Francis Bart alone. So we're starting today in Francis Bart, today and tomorrow, but we will roll it out across the length and breadth of the Northern Cape. For us today is to make sure that the issue of compliance is very important for us. Those who are not complying, we are going to act, and that's why we have today with us, it's the municipalities, we have our EHPs from the Department of Health and all other role players. So we are here to make sure that our people are safe and all the owners comply in terms of the legislation. So because as this government, we are taking the lives of our people serious, and we are caring government, and that's why we have this operation across South Africa.
So the President addressed the nation last night with regards to Spaza shops and compliance, etc. Gave various directives, for example, that they must re-register within 21 days, among other things, to implement that within the Northern Cape.
Yeah, the issue of our bylaws is very important. That's why I have our municipalities on board, and we are going to make sure we monitor it closely so that all of our outlets comply. Where there's no compliance, we will act accordingly, making sure that we close them with immediate effect. But we will keep our communities posted in terms of any developments. But we also need the cooperation from the communities to making sure that this operation is a success.
Talking about compliance, MEC, we do know skill shortages, but also personnel shortages at municipalities. Some of them do not have compliance officers. They do not have people to come to these various Spaza shops to do inspections, and then you don't get the bylaws, in terms of compliance.
No, we are going to rope in officials from the different departments. That's why it's not only one department, it's all the departments, provincial government, your district municipalities, local municipalities, to make sure that at least we have enough boots on the ground. But for us is to make sure that we will not have a situation where people don't comply to continue business as usual. We are not going to allow that. So we can that we will be all over the Northern Cape province.
MEC, like I said earlier, we've got Operation Fiela, for example. It's an NGO who has been doing these raids at shops. And we now have the situation in the country where there's a spotlight because of the various deaths, etc. Can you tell the communities and the citizens of the Northern Cape that this is not just a one-time thing because the spotlight is now on Spaza shops, that 6 months from now compliance will still be sought for these Spaza shops?
Yeah, this operation will be ongoing. It's not for now because compliance is not like in one time. We will make sure that we monitor it closely, and that's why we're saying we will keep our communities posted. But also, we need support from our communities so that they will help us as a government to work together, making sure we report some of these cases, and we will act accordingly in terms of the legislation.
Thank you very much. The MEC responsible for Koksta, transport and safety here in the Northern Cape, Bentley Fast, of course, talking about this operation taking place here, Griselda. Police and various officials from provincial government and local government in full force, checking compliance, making sure that goods being offered for sale to the public are not expired, are in a good condition, and are, of course, safe and hygienic. Griselda?
Now, Ulrich, any community there, because the closure of these Spaza shops will definitely affect communities who would otherwise buy from the shops like the one that is right behind you. What is their sentiment about the President's words last night, if there is anyone next to you by any chance?
Griselda, I can't hear you properly, but the community that we have spoken to here are actually happy that these raids are taking place because they also want to have safe food and hygienic food and be able to buy from these shops and not feel anxiety about, is this product safe, can I give it to my family, etc.